Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MXGP2. This is KPG-GOONER here, and in today's episode we are in the Netherlands on a track called Assen. Now this is one of the shortest circuits on the tour, and so this should be a really fast-paced race. Also guys, we've got 2 more rounds after this one. I think we finish at Glen Helen in the USA before we step up to the MXoN series. I cannot wait for that. Also guys, I'm going to show you a bit more information about the new series that we're going to be doing in the Stadium series at the end of the video. Right, let's get straight into qualifying and see if we can do really well in this race today. So let's go. Right guys, so here we are on qualifying, and I'm actually liking this circuit. It is a very short, so the times are running under 1 minute 30, so this should be a really quick race. But I've only managed to get fast enough for 6th, and as I can see I've just dropped down to 7th, and hopefully I can put in a faster time. I mean, I've almost taken the whole half an hour here just trying to get used to this circuit. But I'm going to carry on doing what I've been doing in the previous couple of videos, and I'm going to do this race in 2 different views as well. You seem to like that, so I'm going to carry that on. But hopefully I should get the hang of it. It's just the last few corners on this circuit I seem to lose a lot of time on, but if I can improve on that, hopefully we should do well in today's race. But I haven't fallen off too many times. I think I've come off a couple of times in this qualifying, but I'm going to carry on doing that as well. You seem to like that as well, doing a few clips of crashes if I have loads in qualifying. It just shows you that it's not always as easy as it seems. I mean, sometimes when I just show you me putting in like fast times in qualifying, it doesn't show a true story, because sometimes I spend the whole half an hour and 25 minutes of it I spend face down in the dirt. So but at the moment we're a second under the fastest time, so hopefully we should get a better place on the grid here. But also guys, I want to say thank you for all the support in this series so far. It's been brilliant. Keep on liking the videos and commenting, I really appreciate it. Right, let's go over the finish line. Is this going to be quicker? Oh, get 4th, I'll take that. And someone came off there. I actually came off there, I shouldn't really laugh, but yes, so we'll take 4th. We'll just go into the session and we'll speed up the time. Hopefully it should stay there. So it looks like Tim Geiser is going to take pole, and Jeffrey Hurlings is going to take 2nd, and he is absolutely flying in real life as well. He hasn't been beaten in 2016, so he's doing really well. So let's get straight into the first race. Right, so here we go with the first race. Let's see if we can get a really good result. So we've got Anstey, Hurlings and Geiser in front of us in the lineup. Let's see if we can get in front of them and try and get a win. But I need to have a good start here. Let's just try and drop that clutch at the right time. And, oh no, I totally fluffed it there. I let it way too late, out too late. Let's just try and get up the inside here, not lose too much ground. And we managed to get up the inside and get to 4th. And we get past Geiser there, but we've still got Anstey and Hurlings in front of us. And now Hurlings is absolutely flying in real life. If you had seen these last couple of races around Latvia, he was absolutely killing the field. But let's see if we can get up the inside there and get back into 3rd. No, let's just try and take our time. We seem to be quick through the first half of this circuit. And can we get past it? Oh, what a pass! Right up the inside. Bit of a dangerous pass, but it worked out. So we've got Anstey and Hurlings up front of us, battling away, and I think Anstey's managing to get up the inside of Hurlings, so Anstey takes the lead in this championship in the first lap. Let's see if we can just stick behind them and take our opportunity to pass. It's going to be really difficult to beat them on this circuit because they did have quicker times than me in qualifying, but I'm really quick through this next section here before we get to those slow corners. I really struggle on, and we can get past Anstey, yeah, and it works. Oh god, the back of the bike just bobbled on that side of the track there, but just managed to stay on. Now Hurlings is taking a really tight inside line, and Anstey's gone up the inside of me, totally mugs me in that corner. Let's just try and stick with him. But as you can see, this is where I don't think I've set the bike up right. It doesn't really go, oh god, almost like the back end of the bike. I had a little bit of contact there, but let's just try and stick with the leaders here. I've dropped back into P4, and that's the first lap out the way, but that wasn't a bad first lap. Let's just try and stick with the leaders, but Anstey and Hurlings are pulling away. Let's see if we can catch them in the next corner. Let's just try and get up inside of here and just try and stick with Anstey. We don't want them to get away. Oh god, just made slight contact with Anstey. Can I get up the inside of him over the lumps here? This is going to be really difficult going into this left-hander, and I managed to get round him, but god dear, that was really tight. Almost lost the bike there and made contact, but Anstey got a better line through there, and I've dropped back down into 3rd. Oh my god, this is a really tough race at the start, and I've got contact there, but that's going to send me, and I made contact with with Anstey there as well, but I managed to stay on the bike. That was close. We almost both went off the side of the track there, but I've just managed to hold it, and now I'm trying to hunt down Hurlings. He's trying to pull away in this race towards the end of this second lap, and I can see someone's crashed in the background. Lieber's crashed, and there's another crash. Pollock's crashed as well. God dear, there's loads of crashes behind. It really is a fast and furious race around Assen, but let's just try and stick with Hurlings. Don't let him get away, and hopefully we can challenge him into the last lap, and we get through there really quick. I seem to go through that section really fast. Let's see if we can really get close to Hurlings here, but again, we don't get the line that he's running on, and that is so much quicker. Let's see if we can get nice and tight, and we lose speed. We didn't take the perfect line. This is really, really difficult around this section. I really need to improve on this in the second race if I want to challenge in that second race, but if I can take second in this one, it wouldn't be the end of the world. We've already bagged the championship, and second would still be good points, but can we take Hurlings on this last lap? We need to get close to him here. God, I went into the board there, really trying to get tight and close down onto Hurlings, but he's really, really quick. Should we just try and just stick with him and see if he makes a mistake? And no, he gets a nice inside line, and we went out wide, and that's cost us even more time. We're really struggling, trying to push the bike as much as we can, and we just don't have the pace. Hurling's really shown his superior speed on this circuit. He was one of the fastest in qualifying, and he's showing that. He really does take the perfect lines through a lot of these sections on this circuit. Let's just see if we can get him here, and he made a slight mistake when he landed there. Can we get up the inside of him here? Oh God, we were really close to try and pass him there. Right, we're really close to him here. If we can get through that section, we do really well on. Maybe we can take victory in this race, but I can see the crash sign as well. There's loads of crashes going on behind us, and I think Tixia's in third, so that's another rider that's going to try and challenge into the last part of this lap. Can I get past Hurlings here? I am usually really quick through here, and we take the lead in this Grand Prix right at the last bit of the race. Can I get into these corners and take and hold it and try and win? And Hurling's going to try and get round the outside, but I managed just to close him down. This is going to be really tight going into the last corner of the race. Am I going to be able to hold him off? It's going to be really, really difficult because he's got so much more speed, and I think I'm going to do it. Yes, we've managed to beat him off, and we're going to take a victory in the first championship race of this Grand Prix, and that is absolutely brilliant. A real challenging race, but I managed just to get the better of Hurlings right at the end. That was close. Now we're going to get straight into the second race, but we're going to do first person view, so here we go. Right, so here we go with the second race, but now in first person. This is going to be a really challenging race because I can see Hurlings wanting to get his own back because we got him right at the end of that last race. But let's see if we can have a better start here. And let's just dump the clutch. Oh, I've done it again, just a little bit too early. You have to get the timing right, but I'm not going to panic just yet. Let's try and get into this next corner and just try and stay with them and get beside guys are there and just try and chase Anstey and Hurlings again, shoot into the lead like they did in the first race, but let's just stick with them. Oh God, that wasn't a very good corner. That really sent me out wide, and Jonas has taken us as well, so we've dropped down to P4, and again we've gone really wide into that corner, and we've lost another place, and we've dropped down into P5, but let's just try and get through this section. Can we get up the inside? No, we didn't get through there. We did a really good pass on the first lap in the last race, but we couldn't manage to do it again. Let's just try and stick with them. And I think Anstey is pulling away, and Hurlings is pulling away as well. Oh my God, we are losing pace in this race at the start of this second championship race. I'm really, really struggling in this view, but like you've seen in previous videos, sometimes I'm better in this view, but sometimes I really struggle. Hopefully I can improve into the second lap, but at the moment we're really lagging behind. Let's see if we can catch up through this section as we're not quite quick through here. I think we're going to latch onto Jonas going into the end of the first lap. Can we get past him? I don't think we're going to get close enough to pass him in that corner. Can we get closer this corner? No, again, we didn't go in it quick enough, but we are getting a better line through there in this view. Hopefully we can get closer into the next lap, and hopefully we can challenge, but this isn't going to be easy. Like I said, Hurlings is going to want to win this race after losing it to me in the last championship race. Right, so let's try and get closer in this second lap. We've dropped pace with Anstey as well. He's pulling away with Hurlings, so we want to get closer to the front too, and I think Jonas is trying to challenge Anstey in front of us as well, so we're all trying to get into those really top positions. But again, I went through those last couple of corners really slow, and I've gone out wide, and I've lost pace with all three of them in front of me. This hasn't been a very good race so far. Let's just try and get through this section a little bit quicker and see if we can just pull the gap down. But we're not doing very well at all in this race so far. But hopefully one of the racers in front of us will make a mistake or knock each other off. And I think Jonas just tried to go around the inside of Anstey there and almost took him off. Them two really took a risk there in that corner. Hopefully that should work out for us if they take each other off. But let's just try and stick with them and try not to fall off myself. And just try and improve. We've just been really bad in this second championship race. Let's just try and catch up through this section. And I think Anstey tried to take Hurlings in that last couple of jumps, but Hurlings fought back. Now I'm really close to Jonas. Can I get past him here in this corner? No, he sent me out wide. I couldn't get up the inside there. And Anstey's trying to burst into the lead. He's trying to take Hurlings on the outside, but Hurlings has fought back and he's pushed him back. Can I get past Jonas here? Now we're going into the last lap. This is going to be a real challenge. Can I beat one of these two riders to get closer to Hurlings in this race? I'm not sure whether I'm going to, because I'm really struggling to get any pace on this circuit so far. And I almost made contact with Jonas. Then I've gone off circuit. Oh God, I managed to pull it back. That was so close, and I almost went off circuit there, trying to take a risk to get past into third position, and it almost backfired on me. But I'm just going to stick with it. I mean, fourth position still would be good points, but we want to get a podium. So if we can just try and improve into these last lap, and that was a risk going through that last corner. I'm really trying to push the bike here, and I can see the crash line guys are in behind us has crashed. So he's going to drop down, and he did really well in qualifying, so that's really surprising that he's not done very well in the race. But let's just try and get Jonas and get at least a podium in this last section of the race. This is going to be really tough though. Let's just try and get closer to him here. Can I get up the inside? No, I couldn't get up the inside, but I know I'm faster through these jumps here, and I think I might be able to get a podium place. Let's just try and get close to him. Yes, I managed to get past him, and I've taken third position, but can I do better than that and take Anstey as well? This is going to be really challenging, but it's going to be really hard, and I've gone off circuit here. Oh my God, I've just managed to stay on. That was really close, and Jonas has taken me in that corner, and it looks like I'm only going to get fourth. That was a really stupid error, just trying to get third place, and it backfired on me, and I think we're only going to get fourth. But that second race, it was so tough. I really struggled in that view, and Hurlings takes a victory and shows what he's like in real life. He is dominating the field. He really blitzed us from start to finish. Anstey really tried to beat Hurlings in that race, but he didn't manage to get him in the last section of that race. And yes, we still got the championship win, but we've got 2 more championship races to go. We're going to just jump in and check what's next, and also we're going to have a look what is coming next on the new series. So this is the race that's coming up next in the next championship race, and I think this is in Mexico, and we're just going to have a look what new series is coming up. So in the new series is the Stadium Series, and this is the first championship race, a football stadium arena. And have a look at this, guys. This looks awesome, but it also looks really tough. We're going to be doing this on the MXoN bikes as well. So this is what you've got to look forward to. We've got 4 circuits like this, and it should be really good. I hope you stay tuned and keep on liking the series. And hopefully you enjoy this one as well. Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to get your votes in to what bike you want me to use, or whether you want me to go custom or official. And thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.